yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have Doja Cat mocking the wrong one. We got Kanye West with a clap and apology and a check-in. We got the skinny on skinny, the news on the biz, Boosie on R. Kelly versus 50 making it hot for New York restaurants, and BIRDMAN swooping in on the cash. Yes, we got a bit of a doozy for you today, so buckle up, sit back, grab a cold one. I'm talking about H2O. And salute to Diane Long, who keeps that comment section lit up with input constantly. Yo, we appreciate you out there. Now, first on deck is Doja Cat, who took it upon herself to talk crazy about the coronavirus. Now, I strongly believe in the power of karma, or the 360 rule of what goes around comes around. So I generally tend to aim at not talking crazy about anyone or anything. Now, if you talk about bald people, you go bald. If you talk about crazy people, you or your loved ones go crazy. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. The good master taught us that. So when COVID-19 came out, it forced everyone to go back in the house. I had much respect for him. The way he indiscriminately touched some folks regardless of their social position or stature was something I had come to respect. He made some folks sick, kill others, and put his hands on some, letting them know that he could have killed them if he wanted to, but he let them off with a stern warning. And that pretty much let me know, oh shoot, COVID-19 is nothing to F with. Doja Cat didn't treat COVID-19 with the respect that he demanded, talking crazy about him and the people that he touched. She didn't seem to understand that he hides around the corner ready to knock you in the mouth and lay you in your bed for about 5 to 6 weeks sometime, leaving you gasping for air. Doja Cat definitely had words for COVID-19. Take a listen.
Bitch, I'm not scared of a coronavirus or the beer version of that shit. I'm gonna get corona and then I'm gonna get a corona. Cause I don't give a fuck about corona, bitch. It's a flu. I would literally, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Y'all are pussy. Period. You just take some Mucinex and drink water and tea and sleep. That's all you gotta do. Y'all are so scared of some damn corona. Y'all are so scared of corona that I need a corona.
Crazy, right? And she thought by staying inside he wasn't gonna come and see her. Well, guess who knocked on her door? She looked through the peephole and someone held up a Postmates covering their face, but when she opened the door thinking it was all good, COVID-19 knocked her senseless, giving her the virus for approximately 4 days, keeping her shook and telling her to recognize, fool. Doja Cat stated the following, quote, "I stay home. I got COVID-19. Honestly, I don't know how this happens, but I guess I ordered something off of Postmates and I don't know how I got it, but I got it. I'm okay now. It was a 4-day symptom freakout, but I'm fine now." Close quote. I bet you'll watch her tone next time. Next time he might not be so gentle. Now, in the latest string of Kanye news, I don't know. Kanye decided he wasn't going to run for president, but next thing I know, I see he's running for president. Okay? Apparently, I thought wrong. Now, Kanye is still trying to get his name on the ballot in all 50 states, and he has even stated or tweeted that he was going to beat Joe Biden in write-in ballots. But there might actually be a few other contenders on the write-in ballots that he'll have to deal with. Mainly religious figures, cartoon characters, and people that put in their own names. Now the apology read out as follows. It says, quote, "I would like to apologize to my wife, Kim, for going publicly with something that was a private matter. I did not cover her like she has covered me. To Kim, I want to say, I know I hurt you. Please forgive me. Thank you for always being there for me." Raising questions about whether Kim was actually the one that wrote that out for Kanye. I ain't gonna do that to my man. Yo, I'm pretty sure Kanye was the one that wrote that out, so big up to him for that. The upside to the situation is that Kanye West has decided to apologize publicly to his wife, Kim Kardashian, which is not only an official man move, but a real man move. Much respect. Ladies, you don't know how hard it is for us to apologize to y'all, knowing how crazy y'all be talking. Especially after y'all shatter our fragile egos. But whatever. He apologized, which I blame Justin for. Yes, you remember he met up with Justin Bieber. I think it was, the day before yesterday. So Justin was probably like, yo, man, you gotta apologize, man. You know you was wrong for that. So my assumption is that Just played a role in that whole situation, the apology and whatnot, okay? He probably gave him some good advice. But in a sharp twist of the narrative, Kanye apparently checked into the hospital, according to TMZ, where photos emerged of him checking into a hospital before checking out 10 minutes later. Word is, he checked himself into the ER but felt uncomfortable with the amount of people that were there. I'm thinking, exactly how many people are in Wyoming? He saw 3 people in the ER and was like, oh, hell no. Look at all these people. I'm out. All right? Anyway, he went back to the ranch where the ambulance showed up a little later on to take his vitals before deeming everything to be okay. Now, I don't know how I feel about Kanye checking himself into a hospital and folks trying to tell him that he had some kind of severe mental illness or something, but you know who I blame for that, right? Yeah, you like Justin. Now, I didn't say Justin, but it sounds like that's what you're thinking. The whole thing, all 3 of these little stories about Kanye has me thinking of like a Christmas gift that looks like a pot, and then when you unwrap the pot and take off the lid, you see a iPhone box, but then you get excited. So you're like, oh, it was a pot. Oh no, it's an iPhone. Then you open up the iPhone box and it's a brick, and then you just like, so it's up, down, up, right? But maybe that's what the man is going through, right? Up, down, ups, whatever. Okay? Skinny from the 9 has made news recently for being in the hospital. Now, apparently, he was shot, and a video of him has surfaced of him laying on the ground with police behind him with his pants down, with him saying about 3 times that he's been shot. Now, of course, everybody had the wrong question on their minds, which was, why were your pants down? I guess it's kind of like whenever people get shot, you find the image of their shoe laying somewhere on the street. It's always the shoe. The shoe can never remain on the feet, but whatever. Many people believe that this was a publicity stunt, but his management team quickly came online to state that the artist indeed was shot and was in the hospital. Now, although the public was skeptical about the situation, his management team went further on to say that he was involved in a shootout, which sounds like him or someone from his team potentially shot back. Now, if I were him, I wouldn't be so sure that I would want my management team to say that we were involved in a shootout, because I'm not even a detective, but it sounds like he shot back. Now, that can't be good. Prayers up for the artist. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female, I'm sure bullets hurt after a while, because you know they go right through a person. Unless, of course, we're dealing with hollow tips. Then the impact is a bit more immediate and the pain is immediately felt. And speaking of hospitals, hip-hop legend Biz Markie is in the hospital. Yes, definitely throw up your prayers for the Biz. Now, he's not in there for COVID-19, as many would generally suspect, since COVID-19 is putting everybody there, but he was in there for type 2 diabetes. Now, the artist revealed that his diabetes made him lose 140 pounds. He weighed approximately 385, brought it down to 244 over a 3-year period, and he said it was due to a strict diet and exercise. Now, he also stated the following. He said, quote, I walk, I do the treadmill, I walk around the mall, I do little crunches with my stomach, not that much, just enough to get the engine going, cha-cha-cha, room, close quote. That's what he said. Now, and you know, only the Biz could have done that properly, okay? Prayers up for the Biz, that he gets better, and I ain't saying that either, like, I'm not just saying that. I mean, like, for real, pray, okay? And it don't gotta be a long prayer either. The master said, don't be doing all that repetitious type of prayer. Just make it simple, all right? Keep it simple. Lil Boosie is making his rounds for today, letting the crowd know that R. Kelly is one of the greatest artists of all times. Not that he may have said, he might not have said it, in those exact words, but evidently he told DJ Vlad that R. Kelly can't be seen by Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, or Beyonce in a versus battle. Something tells me that versus battle will never be. Imagine Beyonce going against R. Kelly in a versus battle. That would be an absolute epic event. Of course, Beyonce would have to keep the kids at the crib. Lil Boosie made the following statement. He said, quote, "Nobody. Who you gonna call? Michael Jackson? No. Beyonce? No. Nobody got more hits than R. Kelly." He continued on and said, he can't F with no R. Kelly. Stevie Wonder, he can't F with no R. Kelly. Stevie Wonder can't mess with R. Kelly. Let's keep it real, man. I don't give a damn what he did, who he F'd. I know he F'd up, but when it comes to talent, we can't take this away from R. Kelly because you don't take it away from Michael Jackson. I feel like he's implying that Michael did something. So we ain't gonna take it away from R. Kelly, close quote. Now, true enough, R. Kelly has talent. I cannot deny him of that. And music is subjective, so Boosie could say whatever he wants. I just feel like, let me just leave this one alone. Now, Lil Boosie went on to talk about Father's Day. Remember, we did an article about Lil Boosie hating on Father's Day and why he wasn't a big fan of it. And he said, quote, now, in the same Vlad interview, he says, "I sent all them kids down there for Mother's Day. They made a big deal about it. I made sure all of them kids got down there for Mother's Day." Oh, that's fantastic. And when it comes time for Father's Day, they already were supposed to send them back because it's my time with them. I love hearing the fact that he wants to be around his kids. They already were supposed to send them back because it's my time with them. It's the summer. Okay? Close quote. He was well aware of the fact that the issue didn't lie predominantly with the children. But he did say this. He said, quote, "I even get mad at my kids sometimes because I be like, tell your mama stop. Why y'all can't talk up sometimes?" Now, close quote. Now, all of that was followed up by a statement that he made on Houston's 97.9 The Box when he said, quote, "I keep my same kids, just fewer baby mothers. I feel like I should have skeeted in the same woman and put them all in her instead of being so young, and you gotta watch out for that. You know, having kids at a young age." Close quote. 50 Cent is being held responsible for hundreds of unmasked partygoers who were at a restaurant in Astoria, New York, called The Brick. Yo, that's free publicity. So make sure you're streaming celeb source in your background. Brick, Astoria, restaurant. Anyway, the Brick Astoria restaurant is, according to State Department, one of the worst offenders of the social distance mandate in the city. They posted 50 Cent outside the restaurant with the caption, quote, "Even 50 Cent knows Brick is the #1 spot to be at in Queens." Close quote. They hosted a thing for 50's cognac party, cognac company, Branson, on July 12th with 7 DJs slated to get the crowd jumping and spreading possible sickness on each other. And the owner, John Zorbis, told the Post that he did not know if the brunch and the 50 Cent connection were responsible for drawing the large gathering. He said, quote, "What did that video show? It showed people drinking and people dancing. That's a bar or a club, you know? Whatever." Close quote. Looks like COVID-19 will be standing outside his door next to lay him down. And finally, BIRDMAN sells his Miami mansion for $10.85 million. And you know who bought it? Eliza Reign, Future's baby mama. That's hitting him up for $53,000 a month. I'm just joking. She did not buy it. I just decided to say that to trigger some of y'all, because I know y'all get triggered off of that $53,000 a month situation. Now, he did indeed sell the mansion for $10.8 million. But of course, someone came in the comments and said, quote, "He better use that money to pay Lil Wayne," close quote. And that is why you can't show off anything nice. Yo, let us know what you think. Could R. Kelly, without the nonsense that surrounds him, slay R&B and pop greats like Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, and Beyonce? And I know I mentioned legends, so let's imagine, right, that they all came out at the same time, like within months of each other, like trapped in a closet. That was like a friggin' movie, okay, with all sorts of twists and turns. Y'all telling me that R. Kelly couldn't see any of those greats if they all came out at the same time? Yo, let us know what you think. Yo, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Hit that notification bell on the side. Join our notification. What did I say? You hit that notification bell on the side. Join that notification gang. Yo, you know age is catching up with a brother. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.